All right, we're back in the garage today, and this is a long-awaited purchase that was a bit of a secret, wasn't it?
Bit of a secret, yeah.
Yeah.
So I secretly, well, what happened is we had that chair over there that people have seen in the video.
We'll overlay that right now.
Yeah, and so you kind of stored all your stuff in my garage for quite a time, eh? Period of time.
Yeah, yep.
And I got used to just having the seat.
Yep.
And
it's
then,
a good seat.
and then you took the seat off me.
Yeah.
And then I had no seat, so I was like, oh, you know what? I got to order me a seat, so I ordered me a Vyper chair.
Well, I think it was an interim chair, wasn't he?
There was an interim chair. Well,
Hasn't this been the temporary chair?
That's yeah, because that's from Crate Day. So
exactly.
That's all I had.
So you kind of had a downgrade from the temporary
I had
chair.
a downgrade, but now I've got an upgrade.
Exactly.
Like
so
huge...
what is this? What have we got?
So I ordered a Vyper chair. So I saw these chairs, well, kind of both of us saw these chairs a long time ago because we sort of follow Lex Garage on Instagram, right? And so he posted, so Alex from Lex Garage, he posted these Vyper chairs on his Instagram account a long time ago. And I think it was a year ago. I think it was in January he posted that video. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Someone's found a really nice chair, good on them. And then all of a sudden I started seeing it on like the Rag Company.
Yep.
They started using these chairs, and then I saw them on Adam LZ's channel.
Yep.
I saw them on TJ Hunt's channel. I saw them on Matt from Seth's Garage's channel. And I was like, wow, if these guys have got these chairs, either they're sending them out to them, you know, as...
Which they may have done, right? Because it was pretty highly marketed. You'd
possibly.
flick through Instagram and you'd see ads for these chairs.
And then I was like, oh, no, these guys are actually really into these chairs. Really, you know, good quality, good build quality. And I was like, yeah, I've got to get my hands on one of these. But you've got to order it from the US.
Well, there's one New Zealand distributor, but very, very limited options,
He's only
right?
just started distributing them. And so there's a bit of a lead time to build these chairs, and then a lot of money you got to put down to get it, and then a lot of shipping and import duty tax on top of that.
Yeah, so if you're in the United States buying one of these chairs, nice and easy, right? Because you save on the shipping, you save on the import duty. Basically, getting this here in New Zealand probably doubles the price of the chair first if you're in the States purchasing.
Yeah,
so we could have had 20 of those.
Yep, 20 of those chairs.
You could have made a couch out of those.
You could have.
Big light, you know?
But the amount of times I've had to fix that chair.
Yeah, you've had to fix that chair.
Yeah, I had to screw all the wheels back on.
What are you doing with it?
Oh, rolling around.
Okay, well, I hope this is 20 times better. I'm sure it will be. I think there's something pretty cool inside this package as well, because you went all out on the...
I went all out. I always go all out.
Yep.
So I went all out. I pretty much bought everything towards the chair that they've got.
Yep.
But shall we unbox this?
Yeah, let's get it out of the box and let's...
Build and chat.
Yeah, build and chat. I like that. Build and chat.
Build and chat.
Awesome, let's go. All right, let's slice in.
So Customs have already unboxed this for us.
They have too. They've left their Customs security
check on there. And I have kind of already unboxed it too, just to make sure that everything was here before it arrived. And I kind of taped it back up. And you've seen one of the boxes, a little sneak preview. But you haven't seen what's inside this box.
Okay, let's get into it. Happy out? Ooh, packing peanuts.
Is that what they're called? Packing peanuts?
Yeah.
Or little noodles?
Comment down below, is this a packing peanut or a little noodle?
It looks like a little, you know, it looks like a muncho.
Okay, yeah, well that's not a noodle, is it? They're packing peanuts, man.
Packing peanuts.
Let us know down below.
So, I got the sidekick. Check out that.
What is this? Is this like a powder coated?
It's powder coated. It's got a nice finish on it. It's real.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid build, eh? So it's pretty.
What's the weight of it?
It's pretty heavy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So these are like little cup holders, or you put like little bottles of stuff in there, a few brushes, towel over there, you know, little towel rack.
This must be the tool tray.
Yeah.
What's the weight of that?
So I got the rubber seals. Got the rubber seals to go on like the back of the chair, around the spine of the chair. So hopefully, if I do smack into it, this will give it a little bit of protection. I don't think it'll give it a lot.
Were those an optional extra? Do they come
Yeah, optional extra, and I also got the tool tray.
Yeah, tool tray I think is essential if I was building that chair. Have to have a tool tray, just like the wrestling at the bottom.
And that's a really nice finish as well, powder coated, but it's pretty heavy. So this is the money shot. So inside here is the actual chair. Now, I chose a completely black chair. So I got black wheels, black casters, I got black seat, I got black arm, so all black. So it should look really nice, I think.
That's the only thing that's not black, right?
Yeah, so this is the
footrest type thing?
This is the footrest.
Vyper did release a custom version of the chair a little while ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they did
where it was completely blacked out.
It was a completely blackout version. I think that would look quite nice because I suppose yeah, you're right. The only thing that isn't black is and actually inside the casters is also not black.
Might be a nice contrast though to have something else on the black. I think this chair's going to look awesome, especially with that seat.
Oh, and it also comes with the black backrest as well.
So that's not standard again, right? The backrest is a separate option off the standard chair.
Yeah, so the standard chair, flat, and then you pay extra for the backrest. And all this hardware is really top quality, eh?
I love the mechanism of this chair. I haven't played with it, but I've seen it. I think the way that you operate this, rather than having like that gas strut type.
Well, that one there's like a gas thing where I guess over time that will leak too, won't it?
You've got the lever here, right? I really like the idea of just being able to spin this one. It's clean.
And then we've got, these are sort of the arches or the support that sort of brace the whole seat and attach the footrest to. All the same black powder coated finish. And then this is the key part, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm really excited for. So you'll kind of see why I went sort of all black with the chair, because got the black seat, but check it out. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. We got the custom Omni Garage logo on there.
So that's
and they did an awesome job with the embroidery,
stitching,
right?
The embroidery stitching is beautiful. So that's our full logo on there. So that'll look really nice with the black chair with the white logo.
Oh, I can't wait to see what this is going to look like.
They have done a really good job with that. That's really nice.
I think the cool thing about Vyper as well is that if you damage that seat, you can jump on the website, you can order another one, right? If you damage any one of these parts, you can jump on the website, order another one. A cheap chair like this, you're throwing the whole thing out and you're buying a new one.
And I suppose these parts are going to last you for a really long time. I would like to hope they will.
Oh, high quality.
And then when the parts like the seat and stuff wear out, buy yourself a new one. So, what do you think, man? What do you think?
I like it. I like it. I was buzzing when you pulled this out of the box the other night and showed me what you got, especially the quality that they put on that. I mean, just the... we sent them, or you sent them, the... What file format did you send us in? It wasn't like the JPEG or the PNG.
Kelsey Creative, who designed our logo, she sent a whole sort of folder full of the right...
You sent the illustrated document, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent them the whole document, which meant that when they expand it out to any particular size, it doesn't distort it, which is what sign writers and stuff want. So there's no distortion in that. And so I guess that Vyper have got a specific size for this. They just go, that's how big the logo is going to be. So everyone's logo will be sort of similar sizing.
Yeah, because that's probably my only thought on it. Maybe slightly undersized on there.
Possibly.
You don't want to be too in your face, but I mean, that looks awesome.
And that will look really nice against the, let's unbox this, and this is the Vyper part of it. So you can see how that's going to be the seat, and that's going to be the Vyper backrest.
Yeah, that looks
awesome. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
What did you look for? Flange nut? Or flange bolt?
I looked up flange bolt.
Tell me what a flange nut looks like.
Okay.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Oh, it's got in the back of the book.
Okay, so if you flip to the back of the book,
that normally comes at the front of the book.
That normally comes. It tells you exactly what we need.
Okay.
Oh,
great.
Gee whiz.
Okay, so we need 10 of the...
10 of those.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the longer one, the 0.75 length.
Yeah.
5/16, 0.75.
0.7. No. So there's a 10 there.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 10 will be the longer one. 11 is the shorter one.
Oh yeah, got you, because it's labelled. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's quantity.
Okay.
Cool.
So
so we're using, when it's referring to 10, the longer one. When it's referring to 11, the shorter one.
Okay. So the 10.
We'll attach the 5 legs to the centre using 10 of the number 11.
Okay.
So the 11 are our shorter ones.
So the 11, which is the short one,
yep,
goes into the steel thing.
Correct. Yeah, 11 shorter ones.
How do you know that? Oh, because it's 0.5.
Because it's 11.5.
0.5. 11 goes into that middle piece. Yeah.
And then the holes are using the longer ones, which would make sense, right? Because we need the length probably to get through the 2 plates.
Okay.
But we know what a flange nut is now, and a flange bolt.
Yeah.
It's a bolt with a washer. Learned something today.
There you go. Cooking with gas. What do you want to chat about?
Want to chat about? I don't know. You bit of a baby face lately, eh? Ooh, shave the beard, you know. Yeah. What's the I mean, we've had a little bit of a break between videos, right? There's probably been about a month over Christmas where we've have it published, and you've come back looking 10 years younger.
Yeah, shave the beard, you know, just...
Perfect combo of like the shaving stuff, you know?
So I use a like a cutthroat razor, right?
Like double-edged.
Yep, me too, yep.
Like a little blade.
And then a little bit of shaving cream on a little bit of a badger brush.
Yep.
And then, so I usually get like shaving cream that comes in like a little pottle. You know, like comes in its own little bowl.
Like
Like a plastic bowl.
Okay, yeah.
And then I get the brush, swirl around and paint it on my face.
Yeah.
And then shave away.
Yeah.
So I used to use, you know, Baxter by California Baxter.
Yep. I've heard of that.
So I have their sort of shaver.
Yep.
And then I use the Doobie Extra Blades.
Okay, yep.
With the California Baxter shaving cream
The
stuff.
green ones, yep.
And so I decided that I'd go on this massive pursuit of trying to find that like perfect combo, like the best blade. Well, not the best blade, but the blade that I like the best with, you know, good shaving cream. And like all about trying to find that nice combo, have the perfect, you know.
It's with detailing products from time to time, right? Finding the best soap. You buy 25 different soaps.
Oh yeah, have a look.
Yeah, look back there. No, actually, it's looking quite empty, the testing.
That's because I've tried a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly, and you've narrowed it down. I can see what you've got there.
So I went on to Man Cave, which is like a New Zealand website that has all these like sort of shaving stuff. And I bought every single blade they sell, try them all out. And I've tried like a few different shaving creams. But you also use Man Cave, eh? What's your...
Yeah, it's funny like that, right? We find that we're both interested in something the same, or looking at some particular product, or using a website, and then we'll have a yarn and realise, oh, hang on, you know, we're using the same one. A bit like the Yeti buckets, right? We both kind of discovered those on the same day. But yeah, Man Cave, been buying from there for years. And I've pretty much done what you've done as well over the last few years, but I've settled on the
So what?
Mercure.
You got a Mercure
Double edge
yeah.
razor, yeah. And I've
You
been
get them from
using
Man Cave?
Yeah, I get them from Man Cave.
Yeah.
And I've been using the feather,
Yeah.
the yellow blades, yeah.
I hate the feather blades.
I haven't minded them, hey.
So I had a whole pack of feather blades. I didn't have a whole pack. I used some of them, but I gave you the feathers.
Yep.
And I gave you one of every other blade that I bought.
Yep.
So try it out, and we'll come back to you. What's your shaving process?
Yeah, my shaving process is completely different to yours.
Yeah.
I find that my skin doesn't really, as long as I've got a really sharp razor,
Yeah.
I can dry shave. But I'm not if I was doing everything,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
if I'm just doing a bit of a lineup, I can just...
Do you not feel like you
try.
get a little irritated, a little razor burning?
It doesn't irritate me, I just find on my neck, it's really easy to cut yourself.
Right.
Especially because I'm using a sharp blade every time. So I find I go like through a blade maybe every 2 shaves, and it's just 2 lineups really. That's about it.
Yeah, so I like you get the hot flannel, put the hot flannel on my face, like sort of soften the beard,
Yeah.
soften the hairs.
But you're doing that for a full shave, right?
Yeah, full shave. Oh
Yeah.
no,
No, you do that for a lineup
I'll do
too,
that
right?
for a lineup as well. Yeah. I think I'm all about the process, you know.
Yeah, your process. I think shopping comes first. Shopping for the best.
Yep.
Then you put it in your process.
Yep.
That's how I think it goes for you.
And so then, what's going on here? So yeah, I like putting the hot flannel on, and then I put the cream on and let it soak in with the badger brush, and then I shave away. But I feel like I've been cutting myself heaps, eh?
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm sick of cutting myself all the time.
So what are you gonna?
Is it the blade? Is it the shaving cream?
What about your technique?
Or is it my technique?
It's probably the technique. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be cutting yourself. Where are you cutting yourself?
Everywhere?
Everywhere. Like just your neck or face?
Usually around the neck, or under the chin actually, under here.
Yeah, when you're coming up.
Yeah, when I'm coming up, yeah.
Ooh.
Do you have that problem too?
No, because I've
So I should have like
Years
shaved,
ago,
I
stopped
should have
shaving
shaved
like that.
upwards under here because that's the way the hair grows.
Yeah.
And then I shaved downwards along here.
yeah.
Is that what you do? To try and stop the ingrowns and stuff.
Well, no, because it's been. Last time I had a full shave, I was in Bali, and I paid the fella $3 in the barber shop.
Nice.
$4 for a haircut, $3 for a shave.
Yeah.
And that was the last time I had
Probably
a
the
full shave.
best haircut and shave you've ever had.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
So yeah.
But no, so I would just go down
Yeah.
and down,
Oh yeah, yeah.
all down. Yeah, because I'm not doing this.
Right, yeah, you're not going up and under. So once I've tried all these blades and a few of the shaving creams, do you know what I'm going to try and have a go at? Supplyco.
What's a Plico?
So that was that company that you showed me last night, and I sort of steered away from it because I wanted to like talk about it on the channel.
Supplyco.
Supplyco was those real nice matte looking razors that you showed me.
Oh,
With
okay.
the cartridges that sort of self
Yeah, the cartridge. Yeah.
So interesting story. I'm pretty sure that company had started up and then they went on to Shark Tank.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. They went on Shark Tank and told their story, and the guys at Shark Tank were like, yeah, cool, we'll support this. And so they have like pretty much one shape razor, one cartridge type blades and stuff, and then they sell like the cream and the bowl and the sort of after or post shave stuff. So I'm real excited, and they do it like on a subscription type thing. So if you go, hey, I use these many blades over this period of time, you can tailor your subscription to them.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
So
I just like the look of those razors. They look quite
and so
cool.
they make like little holders for them. You can buy like leather bags, accessory stuff for them. I'm down to give that a nudge.
Try.
Eh?
It's a cheap little hobby, right?
Yeah, well,
It's cheaper than the detailing supplies.
yeah, well the blades are like usually $5 for sort of 10 or $5 for 4. So that's why I could afford to go and buy the whole shop.
Man Cave's a great site.
Man Cave's good.
I don't know what the American equivalent of Man Shave would be. I bet it'd be way better than Man Cave, but Man Cave's great. Man Cave have like about 30 or 40 different types of hair product as well, you know?
Oh, have you tried them all?
No, I haven't tried them all.
You probably, you're that,
No.
you're that guy, I like the Macca's story, I only use one shaving cream and it's okay, and I've never tried to pursue it.
No, that's,
I use one hair wax.
That's deodorant.
Oh, deodorant.
That's deodorant.
You got the Dove Man one, eh?
Hey, we got the base of the chair put together.
Basically, well, I haven't tightened anything down.
Okay, well it says don't tighten anything. So what's the next step?
The next step is to put that away, because that's not, oh no, this one.
Yeah, I've got them all laid out.
Next step is to go through here and bolt up.
Okay, cool. Right, so we need these.
Yeah, you can help me out now.
Yeah, I'll stop being lazy. These, this hardware is really nice. What is this? Is it like, what's it plated?
It's like plated, yeah.
Yeah, it's plated. It's really, really nice. And I mean, I think this is why you're paying money.
That's why you're paying a lot of money, because
Yep.
everything is really purpose-built, really nice,
Well, there's
good
no
structure, integrity. Like this feels super solid, although we haven't tightened anything
Yeah,
down.
there's no corners cut through this, right? They're just, I think from some of the previous stories I've seen from Vyper, we need one to go in here too.
Well,
they just build-
Alex came on Matt Moorman's page, and he
Yep.
basically took us through the whole, why he decided to work for the company, why he decided to, pursue making this even better, and it's just built.
It's built how it needs to be, right?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
not built to a budget. They build the chair and then work out the pricing afterward.
Yeah, well, that's what they say,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's super nice, though. So this seems to be, with all the YouTube channels that we sort of follow, this seems to be the gold standard. This seems to be the chair that people are buying. So here I am, buying it, right?
Yeah, I'm stoked for this chair. This is going to be awesome. Can I borrow it for 6 months in my garage? Like I let you borrow mine for 6 months?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Cool. I'll take it home tonight.
No, hang on. The reason why you let me borrow your chair, well, the reason why I said I'm borrowing your chair is because that sort of paid for storage around here, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. I didn't have any room to put it anyway.
And you were detailing around here every night anyway. Right, what's the next step, boss?
Right, probably a bolt at the bottom, do you reckon? Or are you just going to leave one loose?
You didn't give me another bolt.
Well, it's right there, sir.
You got a nut?
I've got two.
Yeah? Nice one.
Okay, next step we're doing now is just getting the bolts here. And the nuts. And the legs not the legs, the
wheels, casters, which are
and
over
we're
there.
coming all the way through, right? Yeah. Oh wow, these feel nice.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Feel that. That's nice. You wouldn't want to use these on exposed aggregate, I don't reckon.
Wow, well, interesting, because around at your place is exposed aggregate, so we'll be able to try what this is like rolling over here. I got nice smooth concrete, and I got smooth concrete in the garage.
I do not like exposed. I love the look of exposed aggregate, but it's terrible for things like
yeah, right.
Things like. It's quite an enjoyable build process too.
Oh yeah,
So
we're just having
quality, eh?
a little yarn. What else we got going on in the world of Omni Garage?
In Omni Garage, we have finally, and this is one of the reasons why there's been a delay in our videos, right?
Yep, so
We finally got our camera equipment
we've
sorted
pretty
again.
much got it sorted, right? So it's
Yeah.
at the moment, the whole rig's sitting on a rubbish bin.
It is. Have you got another bolt there?
Because we do have a tripod, but it's a bit of a mish to put the tripod on now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But the main issue that we've had has been audio. We haven't had any
So
audio
we
equipment.
use these road mics, and this hanging off the shirt is so uncomfortable. It's terrible. We are gonna buy some lab mics so we can clip these to our pants and hang it up. But yeah, so these mics, the buttons of this, the button didn't work very well, so you had to push it and try and hold it to get the receiver up there to work, and it just.
We could just never turn them on properly. It was
So you'd spend 20
frustrating.
minutes trying to turn it on,
Yeah.
which makes making a video tedious, right? So we sent them back to the company that we got them from, and then they took ages over the Christmas period to get them back, right?
Yeah, they took 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why we had the delay in videos, because
it
we
wasn't
tried
until-
to film something.
Yeah.
And it just sounded terrible.
Yeah, we
There was
tried to
no
film
way
the
we could
interior
release it.
version of your car, right?
Yeah.
The audio was crap, and I think the reason is because we have this Sony ZV-1 which is turned off to accept external audio, and I think we forgot to turn it back on.
Yeah,
for
but
that mic.
even the internal audio, I wouldn't have been happy publishing a video off that, I don't think. We've got our audio right on the channel
So
now.
we finally got
it's
our
good.
mics back, it's all good, and the Sony ZV-1 is sitting on the, what's that called? Ronin
The Ronin RSC2.
from DJI.
Yep.
So it's a real nice stable gimbal. It's slightly off-centered at the moment because I think we need to rebalance it.
Yep.
And boy have we got the kit accessory.
We'll overlay to this right now. This is the setup. So we've got the old rubbish bin set up, but
Check out that.
It's,
So we've got these nice like sort of stabilizing bars with the DJI, and that's super nice, real nice piece of kit. So we're happy as with that, eh?
yeah. So
We
now
literally
we
just
can,
unboxed those side things just right now.
Yeah.
For it all to sit on a rubbish bin.
That's all right. It works. It works. We need to get a tripod too, but we're back in action. We've got no more excuses to not make videos because we've got the right camera, we've got the right audio equipment. Yep, we're going to get a couple more of these to
With
not
the
a couple
little
of these,
lab-
the actual labs that stops doing this flop over.
this is a disaster.
But yeah, audio was the main barrier, so we're sorry for not publishing for a wee
So
bit.
now we've got no barriers. We just got to make content.
got to
now,
make some content now. Yeah.
Look at that.
That is hefty, isn't it?
That's solid. We haven't tightened it up real tight, but starting to look good. Starting to take shape.
Well, no, because we can come back and we can tie. Oh wow, just the rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That is quality. That goes in there.
Right.
That needs to be screwed into here using number 12. So we can tighten everything now. Once we tighten, we can finish building this assembly. And this assembly is pretty much done anyway. All right, so doing the seat assembly, this is where it gets a bit complicated because we've got 2 accessories. We've got the sidekick, and then the backrest as well. So basically you're setting this down and you do need a bit of a surface where you can let your things rest over. It'd be handy to have a workbench in a situation like this, but basically we've got everything that we're needing to get aligned on here. Nice and easy there. We just sit that down, align it. Now that's one accessory, and then the second piece to it is the backrest. So you've also then got to overlay that, and then you can go and run your bolts through. Perfect. There's only one way the orientation of the logo on the seat can go. So hand tighten, flip it over. What do we got? Happy with that? Doesn't that look awesome?
That looks so nice.
I mean, even just the weight of that is more than that other chair. Like this is some quality feeling gear. That looks really cool. You happy we get black now rather than the brown? You had a debate, didn't you?
And initially I wanted the brown padding with the brown backrest with all black. I think because the picture that you get with your to make it comes with a brown. I really thought I wanted brown. I tried to sell you this, didn't I, initially?
You did. You're like, I stuffed up. I need to order the other colour. What would be cool is if you could custom order the backrest, because what I reckon would have been cool on this chair is on this backrest, just having the OG small logo without the writing.
Or even nothing on the part where you put your bum, because no one's ever going to see that, and having OG on the backrest.
Logo on the back, yeah.
That
is awesome.
I'm happy with the black and white, and I think if I was to get brown, I would want the footrest to be in black as well. I think it would look a little bit weird with the brown, with the black logo, with that silver, you know?
Yeah, I think if I'm ever lucky enough to get a Vyper chair, I'll have to go brown.
If you're ever lucky enough.
Yeah.
Come off it. Of course you'll be lucky. We'll get you one, man. We'll get you one.
My birthday's coming up next week.
Is it?
Sure is.
Oh, yeah. Dream a little dream then, man.
Right, almost done. We're attaching this.
I've got to put this back on because we took that off.
We did.
Oh, that noise is terrible. I've been on a little endeavour.
Yeah, what's that?
So we've got water restrictions around here.
Yep. We pay for our water.
We pay a lot of money for our water.
To the council, yeah. They put our water up almost 50% this year. And
our council fees have gone up hugely.
Yep.
It's close to what, four grand? 3 grand?
Yeah, the rates are insane. But we can't use our water even though we pay for it. And we live right next to the ocean.
And so there's restrictions on pressure washers and all kinds of stuff, isn't there? So I've basically used this opportunity to experience the, rinseless wash.
Yeah, I haven't given it a go, but you've been raving about it, right? You've been watching lots of rag company videos, trying to work out the best formula, the benefits of it, the science behind it.
I'm really excited about buying some Optimum No Rinse.
Yep.
And giving that a go. I really bought into the science behind that product and the benefits. Whew.
You've been doing it with the
McKee's N914. I don't really like that product.
No, it smells good. Does it smell good in the bucket?
It smells good. The problem is that I think it comes down to like a marketing thing, right? So like the O&R is really well marketed. It's got lots of science behind it. It's kind of like the gold standard. McKee's is probably not so well marketed. Haven't heard much about it. It's pretty hard to buy that type of stuff. And so naturally, you as a purchaser of that type of product, you're sort of a bit it's not in your face. What I've tried to do is use the wash process where I've used foam the wheels down and just hose wash, because we're allowed to use a hose here, which is a real stupid thing.
Well, it's silly, right? Because the water going into the pressure washer comes from the same tap. All the pressure washer is doing is turning your big nozzle from your hose into a small one and pressurising the water. So that's a debate for another day.
Well, with the hose and the hose trigger nozzle that's allowed to be used by here in the council, puts out 14 litres of water a minute.
Yep.
Is it 14? Yeah, 14 litres a minute.
Your one. You've tested it.
I've tested it. Filled up a bucket, measured it out. 14 litres a minute. The pressure washer, which I haven't tested, so it's going to be less, but in the spec sheet in the back of it, says it puts out 6.7 litres a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm halving the amount of water that I'm using, and that's not acceptable.
Yeah.
I've come up with I haven't come up with it, but here I've offered to use a solution to use less water, saving water for the community. But no, they want me to use the method that uses the most amount of water. So,
but on the flip side, right, you're allowed to fill up your pool. You can top it up. You don't have a pool.
Yep. I can water my garden grass on the hours of what, 7
don't water your garden. You don't water your lawn.
Yeah.
So, I think the system's pretty skewed.
So,
I think
that's basically given me the opportunity to go and try rinseless washing. Sorry. So I sort of wash the wheels in the normal way without the pressure washer. So give them a rinse down with the hose, put the spray some brake butter on it, clean it, and then rinse them down. And then I've been pre-rinsing the vehicle down. I've been sort of spraying on, I've been using the N914, but spraying it on, let it soak, and then I've got my bucket of solution, got my rags or some microfiber in there, and I've been wiping panel, flip it, eight sides, flip, and then I've then come around with my drying aid, and then I've dried. So it's kind of like a hybrid sort of it's sort of a hybrid, right? So I've sort of been using the kind of usual wheel process mixed with a little bit of rinseless washing, but there's a bit of a rinse process in there anyway, which sort of also then fits with the local restrictions.
It does. It's one way. It's not around the rules, right? It's one way to comply with the rules, and as a benefit, you've had you've been able to experience.
I've kind of been forced to experience that process, right?
Which you've wanted to do for a while. Both of us have. I'm looking forward. Next Wash and Talk we do on the channel, you're going to walk me through what your process has been after a couple of washes, right?
I need to get, what I really need to get is an IK sprayer.
Yep.
Because I feel like if I have my rinseless solution in there, I can then spray the whole vehicle down, and then I can then go through the process. So I feel like spraying all over the car gets quite tedious, so I want to try the IK sprayers, and I want to get an IK foamer so I can use brake buster in there and foam the wheels, because when you're using, I have bought some foamers that connect onto the hose, the pressure through the hose is just not enough, and so you get this sort of stuff coming out that's kind of foam, it's kind of not. So I want to sort of, I think it's in process. I'll find a real decent solution that we can use here, you know, here in the summertime basically. So yes, another day. I tell you what though, I had a shave before you got here.
Yeah, I can tell.
I used the Bond Street Old Taylor Bond.
Okay.
Peppermint shaving cream.
Shaving foam, yeah.
And I used Wilkinson's Sword.
As your blade.
As the blade.
Okay.
Woo!
Good combo.
That's a good combo.
Yeah, you look real young too.
I don't know if it's the greatest combo, but it's definitely the best blade I've tried out of the Feather, Derby Extra,
Yeah.
Prime, and have I tried another one? Oh, and the Gillette blade.
Gotcha. Well, I haven't had a shave today, but I need to give one of those blades
So
a go.
I've still got the Shark blade to try. And a couple of others I can't remember off the top of my head. I tried to remember them. But Wilkinson Sword, nice so far.
We'll give
I
that
still
one a go.
think there's better. I still think we can get better, but you haven't.
I haven't had a shave today.
You haven't had a shave today.
Nah, it's a Saturday.
You're looking like the Lakeman right now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, hairy.
So obviously all of the hardware secured the, what did we do? It was like a triple stack there, right? We had the seat, we had the sidekick, and we had the backrest, and you had to do them
Almost all
stacked
together.
in.
It's all kind of one part, really.
Yeah. What's really nice though is the existing hardware that you get. So if you just bought this seat and you didn't buy any of the accessories, you could then go and add something on and you just reuse the same hardware.
So the clamp looks like it clips on around these things. No, it goes that way because there's a little lip on the top.
Cool.
Then we can pretty much screw the chair in.
Yeah, put the chair in and then tighten that down. Keep it height.
I don't want it too tight because I guess that's going to push those little teeth in and out, right?
Correct. So you don't want to make that too tight now before you put your chair on.
Right.
It's all ready.
I guess you just wind it in, huh?
Yep, I'd say so. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. How far do you have to go before it grabs the thread?
Well, it's grabbed it.
Grab
now.
a thread already. Spin it down.
It's nice and smooth.
And this is just exactly how it's come out of the box too. That has not had any type of grease or anything applied to it. And I don't think in the instructional manual it actually says to do anything. I have seen others have done that with these.
Well, I suppose it gets squeaky over a bit of time, right?
Potentially.
But so that's probably as high as you. Well, it's only just in.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably full height.
Yep.
Probably full height of the chair there.
Take a seat.
Take a seat, you reckon?
Take a seat. All right. Cool. If it's got a little bit of movement in it, that's probably acceptable.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Is that a good height to have your feet on the footrest?
That's a good height for footrest, yeah.
Yeah.
So full height. You can twist it a little bit. I think I need to just get a little couple of clamp things or channel locks and just give it a couple of spins. But
Yep. Looks good. That's high. That's really high.
it's pretty high. So this is comfortable. Like this pad, decent size. The backrest sits right in the middle of my back.
Yeah. So why don't we install the last bit, and then let's play around with the height a little bit.
Yeah, righto.
So the last bit that we've got here are some guards. rubber seals, rubber guards. Not seals, they're rubber guards. They go around here.
They go around these parts and they go around
here, and also on the backrest, right?
Yeah, so it's probably good that you do get these rubber bits because these are going to smash into panels and stuff potentially. You don't want that to hit your car or whatever.
Yeah, potentially. If you're scooting around the side of the car, right, that through the that into your panel is not going to leave.
Well, that into concrete's not good either, is it?
No, it's not.
What happened, man?
Well, you trusted me to have a play with the chair before and spin it off the. You told me to remove it, didn't you? Take that off and. Whew,
So you
bang bang.
Where did you bang it?
Nah, that side's clean.
That side's clean.
Clean as a whistle. Turn it around. It's got the slightest mark on the edge there.
And what about on this side?
Yeah, that little bit there.
Yeah, that bit, and there's another one underneath here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So it's fallen over already, pretty robust, nothing bent.
No, there's absolutely nothing bent. That was my fear. A rip in the seat or a bend. That would have been terrible. So
these are added extra. You've got to pay for these separately.
how much are these?
Not too bad, $20 or so.
Oh, yeah. So what are they like?
It's just rubber.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's got a carbon fibre pattern to the top of it, eh? That's quite,
It's pretty pliable.
yeah.
I mean, this is definitely not, if you're going to smack into something, you're going to smack into it, right?
You are right, but that if you just graze up against your side panel of your car,
Might give you a little
It's
bit
gonna
of
save you.
security, right?
yeah. Well, it's not going to gouge out the paint, is it?
Well,
Versus the bare metal. Final touch to put in there, isn't there, too?
it does look quite nice just to complete it, I suppose. Complete those edges. So that's the chair fully built. Basically, this is it sitting in its lowest position. And I think just sitting on it now, I think the lowest position is kind of where your knees and your legs sort of sit at 90.
Yeah, like this is probably good height if you're working anything with your wheels or down low or anything, either mid panel of the car, right?
Yeah.
I think that height there. It can go really high though. It really surprises me how high, especially when you get your feet up on here as well. It does end up quite comfy. It's a bit more difficult to roll around in.
And so I think at that lowest position, you're not going to be using the foot thing.
No,
But in the highest position,
your feet are going to be on the
you
ground.
probably will be.
Yeah.
So this chair is pretty expensive, right? It costs a lot of money to get it here, and even if you were in the US, it's pretty expensive.
Compared to one of these, right?
Yeah.
This is the premium option for a chair.
Well, that's exactly right. So
Yeah.
because it's a premium option, because it's an expensive chair, and it's pretty expensive for in the garage or detailing and stuff, I think it allows it to be warranted to have the fact that you can sort of criticise pretty much everything on this chair.
Yeah.
You're paying a lot of money, so I think you can critique it a lot.
Yeah.
So before you write in the comments and have a big cry about what we're about to say about this chair, I think I challenge you to actually go and buy the chair, buy all the parts of the chair, use it for a bit, experience the chair, and then come back and have a chat with us about it.
Yeah, we're probably a little bit too early on to make proper judgment, but I think we can pass initial judgment now. We've had a play with it, we've put it together, and we've rolled around in a bit in the garage with it, right? Like, what's your initial thoughts on cons?
What's my initial thoughts on cons? Well, just straight away, I really love the seat and the backrest and the stitching. The embroidery of it is really well done. That's a great option from Vyper to have a customised.
So that's your pro. That's your biggest pro of this chair, right? Is customization.
Yeah, I like the seat, and I like that it fits well for me. I like it. It's nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
All the other stuff is all additional, right?
Yeah.
You?
The pro for me, I think just how well built it is.
Yeah.
Like this chair, to go and lift this chair, like this is stout,
It's heavy, right?
This is quality, and I think something like this is disposable. You're going to go through one of these every couple of years. Something on it is going to break, and the only way to get a new part is to buy the whole chair again. This is completely.
But don't get me wrong, that chair still does the job.
It does the job. Yeah.
This crate I've used for about 3 or 4 months now.
Crate does the job.
Still does the job, right? It's a bit sore on the butt.
Yeah.
But I think if you're passionate about something and this becomes your hobby and you really want to chase good quality goods, then that's why I did this, right? This is why you do it.
Yeah.
Because this is my passion. This is where I pour my money into, detailing cars and stuff. So some people pour their money into golf, or some people pour their money into other activities, right? So this is for me.
I think we'll be able to pass really good judgment as we go. Probably through our wash and talks, I think, is probably where this is going to come up as a topic when it's when you're rolling around on this and I'm rolling around on this, right?
Where they've joined this bar together, they've sort of welded here and they've shaved it back, and you can feel that there's a little bit of a ding there. But how else do you join this piece of metal together, right?
Yeah. I think the one thing this chair might be missing is I don't know about the mechanism now. I quite like the spin mechanism. It's slow though, isn't it? To go from full height to that height.
Yeah, so maybe a really good hydraulic system might be nice to have there as an option. Like this chair is fully customizable.
Yeah.
So why can't I choose a hydraulic mechanism? Because going up and down is quite slow.
Yeah.
But that's what probably gives it its rigidity and its structure, right?
Yeah, probably. I think you're going to find that you're going to leave it in this height most of the time, and it'll be very rare that you actually go and raise it.
So these hold a can. It's a little bit too big for a can, but it does fit a decent bottle there.
That's pretty reasonable. So if you're going around with drying aid or tyre dressing, that's going to be absolutely fine, isn't it?
So that fits really well. The brushes, if you've got a narrow type brush with a narrow neck on it, they do fit in there really well. It's quite nice, I guess.
Yep. And what about a bottle of polish? Like that perfect finish should fit in there quite nicely as well, shouldn't it?
Bottle of polish. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. I think that's going to be really handy for detailing.
I think the sidekick is designed for detailing, right? It's not probably designed for being a mechanic or anything. And then you can get a towel or a few towels on. So if I was sitting on the seat going around at this height, these need to be in nice and close, right? I get that. But also, is it a bit too close? I don't know.
I don't think you're going to know till you get a bit of time under it. You don't want it to be too wide, right, either, because you're going to, see, that's too low there.
This is too low, so if you've got it in the low spot, this tool tray, this doesn't really work.
No.
I thought initially that I would get rid of this.
Yeah?
Keep the tool tray. But I'm thinking, what is the point of this tool tray when you've got the bars that come in this way, limits your space here, and this tool tray here is quite hexagonal shaped, so it's not round either. And then you've then got this footstool bit in around there as well.
So first impressions, if you were to build this chair again, would you maybe not even option the tool tray?
I'm not sure. The tool tray, I could see if the seat was higher, you didn't have these,
then it could be beneficial.
Then it could be beneficial.
Yeah.
And then I guess if you're doing more mechanical work, you're not going to be using this stuff. This is a detailing type accessory, right?
Yeah, because if you're laying a wrench down or you're, I don't know.
I wonder if it's a one or the other.
Yep.
Is it both? I don't know.
It looks quite nice with both. I think it completes the look of it, but...
The other thing about this tool tray, though, is I can see dust, dirt and grime and stuff
of course.
sitting on this tool tray and making it look filthy all the time.
Similar to this one, right?
Yeah.
It looks filthy. That one there, probably not so much because it's not gloss, right? So it doesn't get like your watermark. I don't know, you might. Looks really nice now. But yeah, you're right. It may end up looking...
Is the footstool thing, the footrest not needed? I don't know.
No, the footrest. If you're high on that chair...
Yeah, possibly. Because I'm not... But even if I'm high, I'm going to have my feet on the ground probably anyway. I don't know. See, this is why you buy every part of it.
And then you work out what you like and what you don't.
Put it all on, and then you use it, and you take off what you don't use.
Yeah, the look of it's one thing, right? It's the practicality. When you actually start using this in a few different functions, you know, you want to do some detailing in this chair, probably some polishing in this chair, probably some mechanical work. So I don't know, the next brake install that we do on the WRX, probably be quite handy to have that tool tray.
Yeah, I don't think you can comment straight away. Yes, you can have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
But I think we've got to use it. And that's exactly why we built it, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
All right, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you leave us a comment below on the configuration that you do for your Vyper chair, or if you've already got one, let us know.
Yeah, and definitely subscribe to our channel so that you can see other videos that we make sort of similar like this, and we're going to keep chasing the perfect combination, so stay tuned.
Cool, thanks for watching.
Laters.